Welcome to Shine On Me, and for the third lesson in our series, What is Money?, we're going to be talking about the functions of money. The learning goal will be to understand the functions of money and how it contributes to our daily lives. To first review what we've already talked about, what is money? Money is anything that is widely accepted as a means of payment for goods and services. It also makes our daily lives easier because it helps us buy, save, or compare things. To be more specific, we can now talk about the main functions of money. First, we have medium of exchange, which talks about how money is used to buy and sell goods and services instead of bartering, which we previously talked about. And to give an example, we can now pay $10 to buy a book instead of trading your lunch for it. Another function we'll talk about is store of value. It talks about how money holds its value over time so you can save it and use it later. And for an example, you can save $50 in your piggy bank and use it the next month to buy a toy. Now we'll talk about unit of account. This lets us compare prices and help us know the value of items. An example I'll give is a phone costs $500 and a bag costs $100. This lets you know that comparatively the phone is 5 times more valuable in price. And lastly, we're going to be talking about standard or deferred payment. This talks about how money allows us to make payments later in things such as loans or credits. For example, you can buy a laptop on a 6-month installment plan using your credit card, allowing you to pay money over time. So how do these functions affect our daily lives? First, when we shop, without money, we would have to trade things directly, which is bartering, which makes things really hard to match. And when we work, people can work to earn money, which they can spend or save on whatever they like. And when people want to save money, people can utilize banks to store their money safely for future needs. And also, when we make choices, money helps us decide what to buy as it allows us to compare prices and value. And lastly, we can use our credits to borrow money today and pay it back later, which we mentioned as being deferred payment. Finally, as an end to today's lesson, we're going to have a quick quiz. So, what are the functions of money when you compare prices at the store? And why is money better than barter? If you save money today to buy something later, which function is that? Be sure to pause the video here so you can think of your own responses, as I will now be revealing the answers. So first, the function of money that allows us to compare prices at the store is unit of account. And the reason money is better than barter is because we now do not have to match each other's needs for a trade to happen. And lastly, if we save your money today to buy something later, the function of money that it is displaying is standard or deferred payment. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more lecture videos on Shine On Me.